Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure and an honor for me to be here in such a distinguished meeting. I'm an agronomist, and I ask which agronomist is here. Well, I think that the subjects of this important meeting needs the help of everyone, because I think that everyone with his individual knowledge can contribute to obtain a better health and a better quality of life. For this reason, today I talk about wine and oil. Please excuse my English. Tradition is the transmission from generation to generation of knowledge, which is improved, perfected, and therefore implemented. Also in feeding, one makes use the results of the acquired knowledge that affect of our lifestyles and the way we nourish us. The validity of this alimentary custom reflects in a better general condition, and it translates to a greater longevity. Hence, to search of those winning models holding to metrics, and this situation starts. One of the main models positively influencing the quality of life of the population that's live in the country bordering its basin is the Mediterranean one. This alimentary exploit definited Mediterranean diet as had and has like benchmark the wine and olive extra virgin oil consumption. If consumed or right measure and at the right time, don't exist a forbidden food. Paracelsus says it is the intaken amount that turns into the poison. Rather than just feeding ourselves, nowadays we aim to focus our attention to the care of our body and our health in general. And this process is instigated by the need of lacking of quality food, searching the benefit and its flavor, and acquiring by so doing and health-oriented habits. In the same context, the Consumer Decalogue delivers its main guideline. The Decalogue of Consumer is recommended to have a regular alimentary habits and a wide and differentiated diet. To contribute to the feeding moments, the dinner does not have to be a main meal. To avoid fasting, it is useless and has a negative influence of our system. Not to skip meals because it causes us just stress, and our system will set itself in a storing mode right from the next food intake. To value the food for its actual and original flavor. Therefore, to make little use of salt and sugar, and the flavor with extra virgin olive oil. The regularly eat leguminous plant, vegetable, and fresh fruit, choosing between seasonal products. To eat fish at least twice a week. To drink at least 1.5 liters of water per day. To drink wine, preferably red, regularly, but in moderation, during the meals, 1 or 2 glasses. To maintain our body weight in the right proportion on our own physical structure. To exercise regularly. This recommendation is equally important, serve at the same time to having a relationship with the element most rewarding possible for the sense and for our health. The wine and the grapevine. Se un uomo si astiene dal bere fino a recare danno alla propria salute, non potrà che essere biasimato. This slide, the lecture is right. Don't drink, but drink, because the sense is different. It is known that the greater part of red wines is obtained from a limited number of varieties of grape produced for the vine of French origin. Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Pinot Noir, and Syrah. The same grapevines are nowadays considered international varieties and had been shared as patrimony of the viticulture of the New World. In fact, those varieties are also intensively cultivated in immense areas in the North and the South America, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. The Italian viticulture, on the contrary, is in a position to competing for equality on the international varieties, but different from the rest of the world for the presence of one of the richest grapevine and pelographic scenario, a platform rich of hundreds of vine types. Some stems of these native wines are the basis of production of a wide range of high-quality, unique wines strongly devoted to the territory, and they characterize mainly the national production. The most common of these Italian native grapes is the Sangiovese grape, cultivated in Italy on a surface as big as twice to one of Pinot Noir and Syrah worldwide, and its objects of study of its potential introduction in Australia and the other zone of the new viticulture. Other in-use Italian varieties as Barbera, Montepulciano, and Negromaro, and also these wine varieties are cultivated in Italy on a very large scale. The cultivation of Nero d'Avola, Primitivo, Aglianico, Nebbiolo, Croatina, Lambrusco Salamino are covering surface between 4,000 and 16,000 hectares, and they are mainly characterizing to the native vine production of their regions. Continuing to exploration of the Italian variety scenario, we encounter more limited and specialized varieties, which are already very well known in Italy and the international market, being their final products on the highest quality: Lagrein, Teroldico, Sagrantino, Malvasia Nera, and the others. The unique and the vast grape variety constitutes an inestimable historical patrimony which consolidates itself throughout millennium, and it is where the original and the intrinsic value of the Italian wines sits. I cannot be excluding that the above described wide biodiversity is also positively influencing the salutary and the beneficial properties of several Italian wines, as a recent study led from Mattevi, Zulian, Nicolini, and me affirms. The results clearly indicate that the grape varieties play a central role in determining both the absolute amount of the flavonoids on the distribution between the berry and the skin, berry skin and seeds, and the flavin-free oils. The very high biodiversity of the red grape cultivars in terms of flavonoids indicate a large underexploited opportunity to produce a range of diverse premium wine with optimized level of natural antioxidants. I personally conducted a study and researched intensively the matter, and I can confirm the main role of the grape varieties in differentiating the composition and the determination of different classes of polyphenols. For example, in this slide, the resveratrol variability of contains the variability of resveratrol contains. We compared to the international scenario. The Italian production is therefore characterized by greater grapevine varieties and higher qualitative production. Biological effects. Intrinsic quality. The measurement of the appraisal of the different polyphenol classes contained in the red grape and the wines is object of deep study, focusing on how these molecules are fundamental in determining the quality of red wines, the color, the testing structure, and especially the resistance to the oxidation. Extrinsic quality.